First warning, meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week to chat about what's going on in the world of weather right at 8 o'clock in the morning. I hope you're having a great start to your day. You'll have to excuse me. I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit this morning just because I'm on TV and we're still on the air. We've got Sonica and Jason anchoring this morning over on CW18. There's Jacqueline. We'll have to check in and see what's going on with Jack's Snacks, which is the most riveting thing we ever do on Coffee Talk. But we've got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about this morning. We're going to be talking about this week. We're going to be talking about cold fronts, building heat, and long-range forecasting. What's going on? Why are we talking long range? We'll get there. But first, let's just see what's doing. Top two things I want you to know about. First off, the heat is building. Today warmer than yesterday, tomorrow warmer than today. And yeah, we're going to be talking about a cold front. Interesting. Let's start though with a live look outside. This is a shot from our tower cam perspective. Showed this just a couple of moments ago. There it is. We're looking out to the Melbourne airport. Beautiful. With the winds calming down, I'm happy to say it would be better weather to go out and enjoy a flight. Speaking of which, I wish I could go do that. Oh well, there's a beautiful shot from Coco. We're looking over toward Merritt Island and the port. The sun shimmering on the water. It is gorgeous this morning. Let me take you over to the Kennedy Space Center. Not far from there, you can of course see that's launch complexes off in the distance. That's 41 over there on the right, I believe, at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Of course, we've got in a couple of days the launch of Crew 4. We've got the forecast for that. Well, I haven't even shown that on TV, come to think of it. But yeah, looking pretty good. Let's take a look downtown Orlando. I-4 smooth, very good. We've got mainly clear skies. There's Exploria Stadium in the foreground, Camping World Stadium in the background, looking good. And over to the tourist district. How gorgeous is that? We're looking over, of course, to Disney Springs. Oh, it's beautiful. I would love to be there right now. Like, right now. I would. Let's talk temperatures across Central Florida, my friends. We are really feeling nice. It's 69 degrees in Ocala. We're at 72 degrees in Orlando, 70 degrees for us in Daytona Beach, and 75 outside in Titusville. So we look great, we feel great. I do want to point out though, on our first warning live Doppler radar, here's a shot through the metro area, and we are nice and we are quiet, but off the shoreline just a little bit. You can kind of see those showers coming on in. Yeah, not a big deal, but these showers do look like they'll eventually make it over toward the Kennedy Space Center at least, so that's something that we'll have to keep our eyes on, okay? In terms of the forecast, here's what we've got for you. Hour by hour, it looks great. 83 degrees by 1 o'clock, 88 degrees our high temperature by 3 p.m. 88 is above the average. The average this time of year is 85. So yeah, now the coastal communities are going to stay just a little bit lower thanks to the onshore breeze, even if it is less breeze, but it's still going to be toasty across the interior. Frankie, good morning to you. Janice says, let's go fly an airplane this morning, better than a kite. Well, yeah, I'm not current in any way. Michael says, I wish we had access to that Disney Springs camera and it was real time live. Yeah, I mean, it's all in our network, you know. I don't know how those things work. Good morning, lost track of time this morning, Marie. That's okay. As long as everything works out okay, it's okay. Beverly, good morning to you. Janice, good morning. Dawn, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Forecast looking absolutely wonderful for us today. If you've got plans, listen, on a day like today, I would suggest heading over to a water park. Volcano Bay opens up in about just under 2 hours. We're looking at bright sunshine, temperatures in the lower range of the 80s. Hey, Leanne. For every weather hit, do me a favor, tower cam to dub until I tell you otherwise. Every hit for these next few hits, tower cam to dub. Tower cam to dub. Just reminded myself, because if we're doing coffee talk, then I'm using my router. So at any rate, yeah, Volcano Bay, all the area water parks looking great. We're talking about temperatures climbing into the upper range of the 80s. It's going to be nice and warm. And if you think that's warm, what you want is a cold front, right? Like, wouldn't that just be the perfect scenario? Give us a cold front, cool us down. Here's the weather pattern that we're in. Nice and hot today, okay? Looking at tomorrow, nice and hot. But look to the top left part of your screen there. That is a cold front. It's not a big one, it's not a powerful one, but on Wednesday it'll slide through and bring us from hot to warm. Yeah, this dramatic cold front drops us all the way from 90 Wednesday afternoon to 86 on Thursday afternoon. Don't hold your breath, right? Like cold fronts this time of year, they're more emotional victories than anything, which is why we've said these last few cold fronts, enjoy what you can, because they're not happening. A 4-degree drop in temperatures. I know, Debbie says, brr, cold front. It's true, right? Like, just look at the temperatures over these next few days. 88 today, 90 tomorrow, 90 Wednesday, and whoa, the cold front drops us to 86, which, may I add, is still above average, right? Like, that 86 is still an above average temperature. Yep. I don't want to say let that settle in, but like let that settle in. You know, we're building on that theme. We're getting more and more and more into that summer season. And by the way, we're back to 90 degrees this weekend. And by the way, computer models saying that the heating isn't over with. This week's highest temperature, 90. Next week, computer models are saying 93 degrees. Don't say we didn't tell you. Don't say we didn't tell you. Right? Janice says Eric is using his inside voice. Oh yeah. I'm trying to be polite. Colleen says I love the summer temps. I get it. But by next week, those summer temps will be in full force for Central Florida. In full force. Man, that just means we have to go to the beaches, right? Temperatures over these next couple of days are looking great. Surf running about 2 to 3 feet. Offshore for the boaters, we're a little elevated still, 3 to 4 feet with a wave period of about 8 seconds. Moderate risk of rip currents if you're heading out that direction, just a heads up. And since we're talking about outdoor activities, maybe you want to go into the pool. Today we are rating it a great day to get into the pool. Absolutely great weather to get into the pool and to enjoy. It looks beautiful. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Just like the forecast for Wednesday. Falcon 9 set to lift off for Crew 4. Axiom is already in their process of returning. They've undocked from the International Space Station. They're looking for a splashdown later today. Looking ahead at Wednesday, okay, we've got the Falcon 9 Booster 1067. The first stage will be its 4th flight to and from space. Interestingly enough, the capsule on the very top, the Crew Dragon, will be Crew Dragon Freedom. It's first. It'll be a brand new, it's going to have that new Dragon smell. Yeah, first time that one's going to space. So 90% chance of good weather for this. Wind shear, booster recovery, none of these are looking to be players in the game. So that certainly is the good idea. Pool party at Eric's house today. Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, I do want to show you a couple of things, okay? I want to show you, looking ahead, looking ahead at our calendar here, okay? Our calendar. This is May. I know it's April, but this is May. May 6th through the 8th, around Mother's Day, there's going to be a storm system passing very near the northeastern United States. That'll be an indicator for hurricane season. But around the 16th, 17th, and 18th of May, mark it in your calendars, okay? That is going to be the November 6th part of the weather pattern. The November 6th part of the weather pattern, of course, we have highlighted as a Florida possible influence. I wrote it right there, mid-May, okay? What does the November 6th pattern look like? It's kind of a storm system that comes from the Gulf of Mexico and works across the peninsula. That is the Florester part of the pattern. Can I share something with you? Take a look. This is the BSR, okay? What you're looking at is the BSR, and I want you to look in the Gulf of Mexico, that 10-12 low. Watch what happens. Right there, into the Big Bend, crossing over and moving out and out. Yeah, that, my friend, let me back it up. That is the Floreaster. On the BSR. That's the path of the Floreaster there. So for what it's worth, mid-May. Just mark it on your calendars, okay? I'm not saying it's going, I sent an email to my boss, and my email to my boss essentially said, I'm not saying it's going to be tropical, but I do think that that's going to be the first thing of the season where we're all like, oh, hurricane season is almost here. And just a reminder, you can get this data at any time. Just head over to wesh.com, click on the hurricane tab, and you can get our 2022 hurricane season forecast. Okay? For what it's worth. All right, let's talk about the 7-day forecast. Enough about the tropics. I did want to just touch on that a little bit, okay? All right, so here we are. 88 degrees today, 90 tomorrow, 90 Wednesday, a few additional showers on Wednesday. And then looking ahead to Thursday, Friday, temperatures drop off just a little bit, but they're back to 90 by Sunday, all right? All right, I guess that's it. I'm going to wrap Coffee Talk just a little early today. Go do the TV stuff, but we will be back today. 3:30, the afternoon Coffee Talk, and we're going to look again at the long-range stuff. We're going to look at our forecast this week, all that fun stuff, all right? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you on CW18.